So one of the encouraging things is to see the European Union e-commerce growing so quickly. In fact, one could argue that it is now growing faster than e-commerce in the US, and that both of them are roughly equivalent size. So we see a great maturation in Europe, and it following in many ways some of the new techniques that are being created in the US are now being rolled out here. The Webwinkel Vakdagen show has been great. It's actually very encouraging to see the enthusiasm and the size of the show. It's obvious there's a tremendous amount of interest in e-commerce in the Netherlands. We see e-commerce evolving very, very quickly and towards what I'll call an omni-channel world. And by this, I mean that people increasingly don't choose one channel to purchase in or one channel to inform themselves, but actually are working across multiple channels at once. They're online, they're on their mobile device, they're in your store. They're probably in your store on their mobile device at the same time. And we think this is going to really change how people as retailers have to respond to their customers. It means that retailers no longer can control precisely what their customers are doing or where they're doing it. But what they can do is create a very coherent experience across all those channels to encourage people to continue to transact with them. So Google and how important is commerce to us? Google sees e-commerce as pretty much a core of what we do. And in fact, one of the reasons I'm excited to be at Webwinkel Vakdagen is to talk about some of the things that Google Commerce is doing with our enterprise product line. And by that I mean Google now brings the power of Google.com and Google Product Search directly to retailers. So you can create a small version of that on your site to help take that coherent approach, to tie together local inventory with online commerce, with mobile commerce, into an increasingly coherent and compelling experience for your customers.